Hi guys, welcome back to the pod. Today is a hard day for me. I was called hateful. I was called hateful and accused of using my free time to produce hate. And that's just not true. I just wanted to start by that. You know, the YouTube Shorts people, they really aren't there for conversation. They're there to just say their opinion and keep it moving. But someone called me hateful, and I don't stand by that. So I want to clear up the words that I'm not hateful. And yeah, so to be fair, I did say that was a problematic episode last time. And I guess I did a good job because I said the military men don't have the Hellcats that they're supposed to have. And I was right. They don't have them because I talked to people online and they said, yeah, it's not really happening. They're not really getting the signing bonus good enough to get the Hellcat. So with that being said, I'd like to unionize the military. The military has to unionize to get the Hellcats for all. I'm not a military fan, I will be honest, but I do think that you guys need to get to work, get started, get the Hellcat. So yeah, I just think I'm gonna start a movement. I'm not hateful, I'm helpful. Not hateful, helpful. You're welcome. I just think I needed to address that, and I also wanted to personally address just on my own conscience about cars. No one needs to have a car. Well, people need to have cars, don't get me wrong. Some people need to have cars because if you live where I live or somewhere similar, it's not walkable, it's not transit heavy, you can't get the bus from anywhere. We don't live in New York here. We don't live in Central Florida either, so if you don't have a car, it's okay. Because I feel like that might be why they said I was hateful. I didn't have a car for years, and I didn't even have a license either, so I'm not hating on people for that. Actually, less cars. We should have less cars, Traffic is awful. Less cars, less traffic. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. That was my first hate comment. I actually got lots of dislikes. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the dislikes. Thanks a lot, Rachel. Thanks a lot. Thanks to you. Imagine I knocked this whole entire fucking shelf over behind me. If you're not watching on YouTube, which, who knows? If you're not watching on YouTube, it is sunny outside today, but I don't have the window open. But you can see the joy coming in. You can see the sunrise by euphoria mixed with existential vertigo. If you guys know Lorde. If you know Lorde, that's part of her song. The end of her song. Secrets from a Girl Who's Seen It All, I believe. That's actually my song. It's in my songs that feel like the 2000s playlist. That's a really important playlist to me. I want to wake up and feel like I'm in the 2000s. I want to get in my car, drive around, feel like I'm in the 2000s. Am I a car girl? Apparently I'm a car girl because I talk about cars a lot. I don't want to drive all the time, but I want to be able to possibly drive all the time. So yeah, that's that. What does that have to do with anything about this? So and there I was signing on, hoping to reach flow state. Does that have anything to do with my notes app? It has everything to do with my notes app. I feel like when I record episodes, they are sporadic, which is okay because, I feel like Gen Z, we just kind of talk all over the place. We bring random shit up and it doesn't really matter. There's no rhyme or reason. There should never have to be a rhyme or reason to fun conversation. And this is entertainment. This is not education. So I shouldn't really have to reach flow state when I'm talking and have a flowing conversation, but I want to give that a try. So I have some notes today. I have notes every day, but I have notes that are lined up, and I think I'm going to follow the note pattern, which feel like I shouldn't have to do that. Doing a challenge today. This is the challenge episode. I'm just kidding. This is the 5th episode. That is true. This is the 5th episode. I don't understand why they created seasons on Spotify for podcasts. They're like, welcome back to this season of, I don't know what, I know like Owen Thiel's podcast has seasons. I just don't understand, like, no seasons allowed. I don't support that, but I guess season 1 here. But you know what's not on season 1? Let me hear a guess. Oh, did someone say Euphoria? Yeah, Euphoria is not on season 1. And Euphoria is back. Is it back for me personally? Unfortunately, yes. I will be watching Euphoria, not with love in my heart, but with the idea that I need to finish. Like, I need to watch the show to completion. I am a completionist. I want to complete the task. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it happily, but I want to get it done. So I do think I will have to be watching Euphoria. I'll be watching Euphoria, unfortunately. Yeah. Like, I wish I could say I was excited for this season, but it doesn't really seem interesting anymore. I don't really care about what those adults are up to. I don't care about the OnlyFans of it all. 7 years after she pissed the drug dealer off, like, I'd expect her to be dead at this point. But somehow she survived, and I don't even know if, are we going to get backstory? Sammy does whatever he wants. And can't say I support that because of the Labyrinth ripoff. He's not even in it. I don't even want to watch if he's not in there. That's actually my truth. There's a lot of things that's wrong with the story that we're getting about the new season of Euphoria, but the lack of Labyrinth, we don't want that. We don't want to do that though. They should have done a poll. Normalize doing a poll and not pole dancing like Maddie. I think she's a stripper, right? But they should do a poll and be like, do you guys want Sam back? And we would have said yes. Who the fuck's gonna say no about Sam Levinson? Well, no, wait. They should have done a poll and asked if we want Labyrinth back, and we would have said yes. Zendaya would have agreed. Like, what the fuck went down? What went down? I need to know the behind the scenes of it all so I can know what's happening. But I guess beyond production, that show was just too fun because I was in like my first years of college whenever that came out, and I was locked in. Maybe the first season might have been when I was in high school. I don't know. I feel like it might have been in high school, but I can't even like link the show to my high school years because that show was genuinely like so fucking crazy in the first parts, because in high school I don't think we were doing the types of drugs that they were doing. I remember that in high school there was like a little drug thing going on, and it was Adderall. It's like Adderall and weed. It's like simple things. But they were going crazy. They were doing ecstasy and humping the carousel. That's something I never seen. I never seen in my 23 years. I never seen somebody hump the carousel. Like, and also every single time I see a carousel now, I'm like, Cassie, no. Cassie, keep it in your pants, girl. Like, what are they? Cassie low-key could be in the new season walking around on a leash. Like, I know she's the dog in part of the season, like with her like OnlyFans thing, but she could be in a cage too. I could see it happening. But that first season, I'm like, in the second season they were barely even in high school except for at that play. I don't remember it that good. I remember I watched a recap a couple weeks ago on Valentine's Day, actually, at a Mexican restaurant when I took myself out to the dinner, baby. Let me take you out to dinner, baby. Take me out to dinner. Take myself out to dinner. So I took myself out to dinner. I watched the recap. Don't remember any of it because, like, I was just having lots of fun in the restaurant alone. So what happened, I couldn't clearly tell you, but I know that school was not like what they were doing. And I want to meet someone whose school was similar to that. Like, some crazy shit was going on. I need to watch it again. I think so. And not because I want to watch. I just need to refresh. The new season's gonna be so bad. But those girls, they were on everything. They were on everything. I'm like, what was the did you guys drink caffeine? Like, what was the caffeine intake feeling like for you guys? Because I don't drink caffeine, and like maybe that's what caffeine. I'm just kidding. They were not drinking caffeine, but I do not drink like caffeine intentionally. Like coffee, I don't drink coffee, but like I'll have like one soda. I'll have a tea, and that like has caffeine. So don't get me wrong, but I am honestly not having what they're having. Like my morning routine to get get pumped, get ready, is to get in the car at, we're gonna base this on my 5 a.m. shift, my 6 a.m. shifts when I'm leaving at 5:45 to go there. My morning routine is to get in the car and get pumped with Vicky Lowe. Like Vicky Lowe is my coffee. That's all I need. I need her. I need Meg. I get in the car. Meg, cocky as fuck. Play that, please. Oh, that probably sounded so bad on the on the mic, but play cocky as fuck. Give me a second. Cat entry access granted. But yeah, so get in the car. You play the cocky as fuck. You play Blicky B. If you guys, I like Blicky B. She comes up on my TikTok, and I started playing her songs because it's really fun to listen to something that's giving like anti-capitalism on the way to your capitalism cell. So I do that. Listen to my Blicky B. Listen to Vicky Lowe. Listen to Meg. Listen to, let's see. Sometimes I listen to Beyonce, Homecoming. Try to keep it happy in the morning, so I can feel like I'm in euphoria. I'm just kidding. So I can feel like, oh, I dropped a food on my bed. Hold on. So the ASMR for the people. But what else would I listen to in the morning? Who cares? Let's talk about some music stuff. Let's talk about Cat's Eye. Bring back Manon. Bring her back. And I don't think she's coming back, I'm gonna be honest. But I do want to say though that I would have them in my morning lineup. I could listen to Gnarly in the morning. The lyrics questionable, the vibes are fun. I like to do the dances that I learn. I don't intend to learn them. I learned them because I watched so many of the videos of them doing it, and I'm like, oh, I can do this from memory. And so then I know how to do the touch dance, the gnarly dance. What's their other songs? Game Boy, Manon's song. I'm not even listening. I don't even know what the new song sounds like because they kicked my girl out of there, and she was supposed to be at Coachella. Like, she's supposed to be there more than I was supposed to be there, and I'm over here watching the videos. I'm like, sway Lee, like swally. I don't know how you say that, but know some young like to sway. Know some. Me not saying the N-word on here. You guys will not cancel me. My cat is being bad. She's being a bad girl. She's like messing with lights. No, come here. Ooh. Oh, she's gonna scratch me. Alright, she could stay there. She's cleaning herself. But yeah, so I wanted to be at Coachella. Today's the Bieber day. I'm recording this on a Saturday, so Bieber's playing, I believe. And I wish I could be there. I don't think that I would have tried to go anywhere near the barricade for that. That's like, I don't even think that childhood me would have gone near the barricade for that. The thing about me and Bieber, One Direction, all of that, like, the truth is that I really wasn't obsessed with them. I had my bias for One Direction, which was Zayn. I loved the JB songs, I loved the One Direction songs, but I was not fighting for them in the trenches. I was all for Dance Moms. I love those girls. So I was more focused on like famous women than I was focused on the famous men, because like that wasn't what I was geared towards. That's not what my head is that's not what my head is drawn to either. Like, I still don't even listen to lots of men's music. I love Frank Ocean, don't get me wrong. With that being said, the Coachella I should have been to is probably Beyonce or Frank Ocean. I don't care if he performed one song. I should have been there. Definitely should have been there. Yeah, me yelling. I gotta keep on stopping because I am taking care of all the animals. The dog's barking. Dog's barking. I don't know who can hear that, who can't. So, pardon any cuts that are just weird and odd. But yeah, I should have been at the Coachella for Frank Ocean. He is great. I'm a stan. I'm a Frankie stan. Frankie stan. Not nothing against Frankie Grande, just not his stan personally. But yeah, the festival season is going. It's going. I will be at a festival this year. My third time going to Gov Ball in New York because I love New York. I'm a New York girl. I think you guys hear that? Who just stuttered? Me. Who stuttered? This girl. But I love New York, so I will be at that festival. I'm excited to see Lorde. For sure. I was listening to a video with her song over it, and there was tears in my eyes with joy and just like with sadness. The songs make me feel, but also happiness, because it's so happy to hear a song and it be relatable to you. And it's just like, damn, we all sad. damn, we all go through awful things. That makes me so happy. Like being relatable, everyone relating to each other, even if it's just bad. And if we all are like, oh, this is so awful, I'm like, collective suffering. I'm happy for us. It's not just me. Okay, that's kind of crazy to say. At some point, the collective suffering is bad, but the one that I'm talking about is like bad, but like we can get through it, we can get through it. But I think I might do like a little series online called Festival for Normies. I start posting my videos. Maybe I start like this week. I'm start my prep. I'm like, this is the prep to go to Gov Ball, and it's really me just going to the thrift store like every week and spending money and trying not to buy stuff from Depop, because I feel like Depop is cheating. I love to thrift, and I feel like when I go there, it's like I'm cheating on the thrift, because all the gold, someone already looked for me. Same thing with vintage stores. Someone already looked for me. They decided it's gold. And now if I decided it's gold again, it's just like, yeah, the system was set up that way. So that's why I don't really like Depop. I buy stuff out there. Like the past few years, I bought stuff out there for the festival. This year, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to thrift completely. And I'm also going to try to keep the outfits like not too crazy. I just want to have fun and be able to like wear it all day and wear it again, like wear it in my town here. It's not like small town, but like a medium town. Wear in my medium town, people don't look at me crazy, but they probably will. You could wear anything and they'll look at you crazy. Like God forbid you're tall and you wear a little platform shoe, they might think you're fucking crazy. You might think you lost your rocks. But yes, I'll do some outfit stuff, do some packing. The packing video would be so goddamn awful, because I pack right before the flight is going. I pack the night before. By the night, I mean like 4 hours before, and I sleep for 2 hours, and I go get on the plane. And I don't sleep until the night after. Well, not the night after, but like get in the city, have fun, do the day, and then I sleep then. So I just run that day off 2 hours of sleep, because I get so much like pitter patter going on, so much anxiety about doing this thing. Not because I'm scared, but because I'm excited. So I get so excited I can't really sleep or anything, so I just go off no sleep, and it low-key makes the day pretty fun. Like I'm not worried about it. So yeah, I would get there, then I'd record what I do in the city, and it would be like a guide, not like a tour guide. What's that called? A trip guide, I guess, like what Makenzie does in a day type of vibe. And yeah, so it would also help my recession influencers thing, like being people seeing a normal girl go and do her little 1-2 at a festival. That's not Coachella, I don't think I could afford that anytime soon. Coachella, not in the books for me. The camping looks so fun, don't get me wrong. Like I'd probably have to go to like Lollapalooza or Bonnaroo, whichever one of those are the camping one, and I could do that. But they got rained out so bad last year, I'm kind of scared. So Coachella is like kind of secure for me because it barely rains in the desert. So fuck, I don't really feel like I had to worry about any rain problems, so that's good. But I think I'm just gonna have to go to the normal stuff, the stuff that's normal for me, which is just more affordable things, which are also not in the middle of the desert. Like, I want to be able to leave the festival and go somewhere that's fun and not have to wait for like 3 hours to get an Uber. Like, yeah, so I just can't be doing that. And I just like doing stuff where I see like lots of people are just like me, and we're not dressed like to the 10s, we're dressed to the 8s. I want to be dressed to the 8s with the normies, with the normal people. Like, I just don't want to. I can't. Okay, we can't go to Coachella. That's what we're deciding. That's what we decided today. About Coachella, about posting online, posting on Depop, posting on all that. There's a thing that goes on the internet that's not about posting. What is it related to posting? People post their outfits. I need to not do like all the P's. So people, they share their outfits online. And there's this like epidemic where they read every single comment. Like, they read the comments, they like them. They like lots of the comments. But the one comment they don't like, the one comment they don't respond to is, where did you get that shirt from? Hey, where did you get that shirt from? Hey, where's those bottoms from? I feel like this is the easiest comment to respond to. Like, someone could say hey to me and I'm like, oh, how do I respond to that? Like, I say hey. So someone could say, hey, how are you? And I just could say, hey, good. But those are awkward. Sometimes it's awkward because you want to like get them a little more. You don't know if you should get them everything or just like, be like, I'm fine and dandy. I'm fine and dandy. But then it comes to, where'd you get your shirt from? You got about one option to tell me where you got your shirt from. If you got it from the thrift store and it has a tag on it, say, I thrifted it from Misguided. I don't know if you're thrifted Misguided. I don't even know what that is. If you got it from a friend and they bought you the shirt and it has a tag on it, say got it from Brandy Melville. If you got it from your mom's closet and it has no tag, say, it's from my mom's closet. There's no tag. Do not leave us in suspension. That's just fucked up. Like, I'm over here on Pinterest using the image search filter, feeling like a creep because I got to screenshot you and like crop your body so I can find your shirt, and you just can't respond to me to say that you don't know where the fuck it's from. Like, we just need to stop. We need to stop that part of the internet. There has to be something wrong with these people. Because where is your shirt from? Where's those pants from? Like, God forbid. Like, we don't even live anywhere near each other. I'm not trying to twin with you at school. I'm just trying to copy your swag and wear it elsewhere. Somewhere that, like, we would never probably even intersect. But you just can't comment and tell me where your goddamn shirt's from. Just because I want to wear it. It's giving like that guy that was like the Glambot guy that wouldn't let them get the Glambot because he's calling them broke. Even if your shirt's really expensive, I want you to comment back so I can be like, oh shit, like, I'm not buying that. Like, you can flex on me with the price tag. Just be helpful. Be helpful. Be helpful. Be helpful. I just hate when people are unhelpful. Just help. Like, it makes me want to scream. And screaming. Go screaming. 5 cheers for screaming. Because I like to make a little noise. I think something that I also, me talking about what I don't understand online on this podcast every episode, but I don't really understand the Gen Z stare that much. Like, yeah, like, if you say something stupid to me, I'm going to be like, stare at you, look at you. But, like, we need to get into the discussion of Gen Z noises. Why, when I'm talking to my friends, am I like, ah? They're like, oh, so tell me the story that you're going to text me about. And I'm like, yeah, so I was in the grocery store. No, I was in the car wash, and the man started wiping his teeth off with the rag and wiping his face off with the rag that you clean your car with. Then he came to hit on me, and I was like, ah! Like, I just like to scream. I'll be like, uh-oh. I just like to make have something that is just like a little bit noisy, a soundboard. The Gen Z soundboard. Gen Z loves to have an internal soundboard. What is that about? I feel like that's whenever like they're like, Gen Z has tics. They are gaining Tourette's. I'm like, no, we just have a soundboard. We were not gaining Tourette's. I don't know where the misinformation was spreading, but they needed to have a scientist like me on the scene, because I would have told them that is not Tourette's. That is not gain Tourette's. That's not learn Tourette's. That is a soundboard. God forbid, whenever Vine was around, we had that app on our phone that was like, press the button, to make a sound, and it's like, what's these nuts, 21 free shavakadu, like, and then it just has translated to being like, uh-oh, oops. I don't know, those are like really simple ones, but I feel like even I can watch people's videos and I'm like, oh, you just make noises like I do. We all like to make noises. And that's okay. I do that a lot at work with my younger coworkers and the older ones. I don't care. Honestly, I talk to everybody the same. I talk to my 50-year-old coworker like I talk to the 19-year-olds, and everybody is okay with that as far as I know. No one's made a complaint about me. I feel like the people that are probably shopping at my job are like, that girl does not know how to talk to her elders. And I'm like, that she's not an elder. That's my friend. Like, that's my friend, and I'm going to talk to her like I talk to the other girls that are also my friends. I'm a person that makes the coworkers my friend. I just like, they're my friend now. I talk to them like my friends. I talk to them. I can't be normal all the time. I can't lock in and be shiny SpongeBob. I need to be excited and fun. With that being said, I've met this new girl at my job like maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, and she's younger than me. She thinks I'm so funny. She told me that I'm so cute, and she also thought I was 18. I'm like, girl, I'm not even giving 18. Like, this is a hoax brought to me by you, because I'm not really giving 18. I don't even think. And she's 19. I'm like, girl, I don't think I look at all younger than you or seem younger than you. But she told me the other day, because actually she decided we would hang out after work. We got off at the same time. We were walking to our cars, and I was like, oh, my car's not where your car is. She was like, oh, I'm going to walk to your car with you. Are you doing anything right now? And I was like, oh, no, I'm not doing anything. She's like, okay, I'm going to get in your car. And then I was like, okay, okay, girl. I was going to go get like a sweet treat after work. You want to come? And then we like went and we talked in the car for like an hour and a half. That was chill. On the way to the sweet treat, though, she told me, she was like, no, you're like so cute and funny. Like, you know what, you just remind me of a cartoon character. And I was like, oh, thanks. That is so funny. Like, thanks. Because I scream. It's because I do, and you like that. And I'm just like a little bit animated sometimes. And she was like, yeah. So like, I was thinking, I'm like, if I had to go to La La Land, like if someone like came down and was like, oh, you have to go to La La Land, I decided that I would take you. I'm like, oh, you would take me? You would take me to La La Land? And she's like, yeah, like you just seem like you would like come from there, like you're like the fairy of La La Land. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I'm so happy to be the La La Land fairy. And then she's like, yeah, like I would just trust you like to be my La La Land guide. I was like, oh yeah, I know my way around La La Land, because I'm just like silly coded, I guess. But I think it's a really good thing, which I was going to bring it up at the beginning of the episode, because someone said I was getting online and producing hate. I'm not producing hate. And it was just one little problematic thing I had to say, which wasn't even that problematic, but they don't understand that in real life I know my way around La La Land. So why would someone that could possibly be the president of La La Land, spread hate online? And they also said I produced it. I was like, oh, I produced it! Okay, producer tag. I got a producer tag that day, which was today. Me talking about it like it's in the past. But so I have a producer tag, and I'm mayor of La La Land, being the mayor of La La Land. Hold on. Yeah. Actually, so at first I was kind of like, oh, I just remind you of a cartoon character. I'm kind of sad about that. But then she was like, you would know your way around La La Land. Well, I said that part, and she really liked that part. But that made me happy. Like, I want to be the La La Land president. Like, my presidential campaign for La La Land would be really fun. And the people would perceive me. They would perceive me as a fun girl. Unless I'm not talking, then they would be like, oh, bitch, because I got that serious face on me. I'm just locked in. Like, I'm not mean, but my face is like, I can't. God forbid a girl has a serious face. God forbid a girl. I feel like that's my normal thing that I say right now, is like, God forbid a girl. I'm like, God forbid a girl wants to go get some Vietnamese food after this. Yeah, I was like, I can't think of something. But yesterday, well, the day before yesterday, so Thursday, I had thought to myself, I was like, oh, I don't have to do like my side gig with my mom today, well, tomorrow, so I should go to the beach. Then I was like, oh, I have to go to the beach alone though. I'm kind of scared. Never going to the beach alone. I am an advocate for doing things alone. I think it's really good for you because you do not want to get agoraphobia. One time I stopped doing things alone and I started to get agoraphobia. I was scared to go outside. So I really support doing things alone. I'm about to probably go eat dinner alone. But the problem here is, hold on, I got a burp. Okay. The problem here is that no matter how much I do stuff alone, how used to it I am, I cannot go to the beach alone. At least I haven't done it yet. So I thought about going to the beach on Thursday, texting my friends, everybody's working, so I can't go with somebody. Then Friday comes around, my friend called out of work. I was like, oh, we can go to the beach then. He's like, yes. I'm like, perfect, because I can't go alone. I can't go alone for many reasons, but the main reason is because I live in a very, very beachy town. So the beach is packed and it's a Friday. I don't really go to the beach on Friday because it's packed. But I get out to the beach and it's like literally 2 people around us. It's like the perfect, beautiful beach day. So good of a beach day. It was so good. It was so chill. Ate a pickle. Had little drinks. It was just a good day and like almost fell asleep on the beach. Loved it. Loved the beach that day. But the problem about the beach, well, I think the main thing about the beach that makes me not be able to go alone is that I do not want to be perceived in my bikini alone. But I really just don't want to be perceived in my bikini. But whenever I'm with people, it makes it easier. I like to wear the bikini. I love to wear the bikini, but if I was alone, I feel like they'd be like, oh, she's alone and she's in a bikini. Why is she alone in a bikini? And I'm like, yeah, why am I alone in a bikini? So it's stupid. So I need to get over it. But that is how I feel right now, and I am working on it because I'm locking in. I got to get the tan going. The tan is very important to me. I bring it up to people and they laugh at me. I'm like, no, guys, I take tanning seriously. I own Maui Babe tanning lotion. I put on the sunscreen before, then I put on the tanning lotion. I lay for hours. I rotate like a little rotisserie chicken. I do the things to get the tan because it's really important to me. I want to be tan. My mom makes fun of my pale legs whenever I'm not in the sun, so I just want to, get the tan. Also, I have my red tattoos, and I feel like the red tattoos look better when my tan is popping. When my tan is popping, makes the red tattoos look better. Yeah. At the beach, I had brought food from the day before, from Thursday. I brought food from the day before instead of getting a pub sub. Mistake, which I was okay with because I'm doing this thing where the gas prices are really high right now. So I've decided to feed myself the way I'm feeding the car. And today my car was on 8 miles to empty. So at work I was only allowed to have a bag of chips and some peanut butter crackers, which I feel like it is equivalent to her 8 miles to empty. So I'm practicing treating myself how I treat others, and as for right now, I'm treating myself how I treat the car. And unfortunately, she was really hungry today. But I did feed her, so I am going to go get my Vietnamese food after this. And I'm so excited. I'm getting a barbecue pork plate with shrimp egg rolls. And it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. That's really all I had to talk about today. I covered all my notes. I did some transitions. I don't even know if I said the word anyways. I'm sure I did. Ooh, my cat is really getting into the cleaning. Like, she's cleaning herself really good. If you're not watching, I am recording the cat. I'm recording the cat, and she is really cleaning herself. And I'm probably gonna, I try not to edit the videos. I just try to post it, and it's really probably boring to watch. But it's the vibe is that you listen. That's why I really don't look at the camera that much. I feel like it's kind of awkward when I watch it back. I'm like, this girl's not even looking at us. But it's awkward to look at myself for so long. But anyways, so I don't really edit it, put stuff in. I take stuff out. I don't really put stuff in, but I'm going to probably put that video of her licking her paws in. Pause. World stop. Carry on. I should have been there. My old coworker when I worked at my ice cream place was at that, and I have FOMO, but I was probably too young to be going to Coachella. People bring their babies there. That's crazy. And do you have to pay to let your baby go to Coachella? Because if that's the case, they got some fucking money. The people that go to Coachella, they have money though. They got money on them. But really, that's all I have to talk about. Oh, do I have any music? I don't know. I feel like I already mentioned Audrey Hobart on here before. I'm going to go see the drama tomorrow. So I'm really excited for that. I'm sad I did not get to see They Will Kill You. They Will Kill You. But maybe I can watch it again. But, sometimes you miss some movies. Sometimes you don't. My media for this episode is going to be this podcast. Please stream, share with your friends. And I want to say something. This is a disclaimer. Let me sit up. Let me get ready. Let me lock in. Oh my god. Me stuttering so bad. This is a disclaimer for the people that I know. If I know you, if you've seen this face in person, even if you never talked to me, but you slightly know me, even if you just ask me where to put something, anything like that, if you know me, just know that if you're watching this and you made it anywhere, if you even see a clip of me online, give it a like and bring it up to me and give me a review. Don't make it weird. Don't hate on me, because I got my evil eyes on me. It was gifted, so it's really protection from my friend, and she is helping protect me. So yeah, if you're watching this and you know me, you better like it, and you better like it for real. Like, you better like it. And if you don't like it, do not share it being a hater, or do share it being a hater, because the haters are not really my motivators. I'm gonna be honest. The haters are not my motivators, but they do get the views up. So get the views up to the sky. But yeah, so if you know me, you know me. And this is something I'm doing now. So yeah, bye. And there I was, signing off, telling you to share with a friend. Bye. 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 Bye.